لقد عرفت الله 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 يا الله لقد عرفت الله من غير أن أراه ولم أزل.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Viewers, you're welcome to yet another interesting package of the broader segments of the annual Ramadan Sisters Connect MID TV series. Inshallah, today we'll be looking at preparing for Eid, that is for Eid al-Fitr, the Eid or the celebration that comes upon the completion of the 29 or the 30 days of Ramadan, as the case may be. So inshallah, today we'll also be dissecting the do's and don'ts of Eid al-Fitr. What are those things that we ought to do, and what are those things that Islam forbids of us in celebrating the end of the fasting of the 29 or the 30 days of Ramadan? One of the first things we must observe is that before we can terminate our 30 days or 29 days of fasting, we need to wait for the announcement by the Sultan or the Amir al-Mu'minin, as the case may be, to tell us that the moon has been sighted. And that is only when a Muslim can stop fasting actually. Any Muslim that does contrary to this, then the fasting of that day has to be repaid, because it is not allowed or permissible for a Muslim to fast on the day that the fasting has ended, or for him to stop abruptly before the termination of the fasting upon the citation of the crescent. One of those things that we have to also prepare for is that we should get prepared to ensure that we attend the Eid al-Fitr. That is, the Muslims must go and perform the Salat at the Eid praying ground. It's not allowed for even our women folk, as it is the practice today, when the women folk stay behind and say they are preparing for Eid al-Fitr, they are cooking, they are doing some other house-call engagements. It's an activity that has to be done by all and sundry, even including the newly born babies, the pregnant woman, and even for women who does not have their salat at that particular point in time, they ought to move out with the Muslims, to move towards the Eid al-Fitr praying ground and just stay aside as the khutbah goes on. One of those things we have to also do is to ensure that when we are going for our Eid, we change our route. That is, if we go through a particular route, after our observing of the prayer and after listening to the khutbah, we go through the other route again to ensure that we do not pass the particular route that we just told while going to the Eid. As this could be one of the fulfillments of the traditions of the Prophet that says that when Muslims go for Eid, they should change the routes as they go and come. There are so many other things that should be done to make the Eid a worthwhile celebration. But the take home is that we should not do things that are impermissible, things that are contrary to the ordinances, injunctions, and the traditions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a happy celebration and make us witness many more Ramadan in our lifetime. Inshallah, today we stop and I say, Ma salam.